Hello, welcome to this live edition, Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports picker here in Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another profitable day for you. NFL Week 1 Sunday, who's not excited, right? September 7th, baseball going on. Formula One race just ended not too long ago. And baseball, we got U.S. Open, I'm sure, as well today, right? So lot of stuff going on here in the world of sports. Welcome, everybody. Son of Sam, how are you? People's Champ, thank you. We're going to send out a few more invites. We are live on multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. So make sure you check us out. Any other spots works just fine. What's going on, boyhoods? How are you? And send out a few more invites and we'll get rocking and rolling here quickly. O's money line, why not? Dodgers to lose 6 in a row. Sounds like fun to me. How about you can't even win with a no-hitter going in the ninth? You know, that is fun stuff. Dodgers are in a world of hurt. But they're still holding on to the NLS lead by a game, so maybe they can get it straightened out here in the last few weeks. We shall see. And all right, Carolina Capper, what's going on? No, same haircut, different filter is all, but no, same haircut. Nothing changed there. It's not our year this year. Doing MLB today, not for a show, no. So let's see here. Take the day off for a show on that one. Let's see. To Nick, thanks for joining. Gio, thanks for joining. Nick, how are you? Brewers today. Take a quick look at that game for you here. So we haven't went through all the stuff here yet. Izarowski, Chandler, yeah, probably so. I don't like that. I think the number's a little big, but yeah. NFL's where there's a lot of action at. KC on the money line. Today, wouldn't blame you for playing that one with the Royals. Yeah, Bailey O'Bear likes to get hit around a little bit as well. Lamont Yamal over 2.5 shots. Huh? What sport is that, Jocelyn? Don't know it. One on Max. Great job. Didn't touch it. Sorry, Nick. This was the weekend that we thought McLaren was going to have the issue, and it came to rear its ugly head, and McLaren once again showed that they prefer Lando Norris, even though Oscar Piastri is going to win the whole damn thing. Cardinals football? There you go. Yeah, so ugly. Sandler, what's going on? How are you doing? Great to see you again. What's up, Nick, at night? Mr. Hernandez, what's going on? Royals today? Yeah. Rays and Guardians. Did not get a chance. We're not through the whole baseball schedule yet today as we are running way behind. But Rasmussen, I'd have to lean Rays with that one there. It'd kind of be my thought. What's up with the NFL today? There's a lot of games. Aren't you excited? Giants plus 6.5 is lock. Okay. No such thing but as a lock, but okay. Gotcha. Rico, don't talk about that. That's not cool. Yeah. But anyway, I don't come and tell you football people should be incarcerated in April. So I'm on. Hap can hit it. I'd never play a Hap for a hit, but that's personal with me and him. So baseball is every day, bro. All right, Rico. Since you want to trash baseball, and we all love baseball here, that's fine. You don't need to be on here anymore. Bye-bye, Rico. Everybody say bye. All right. Yep. Super excited, right? There's no such thing as locks. So, yeah, there you go. How about that? How about them Dodgers continuing to lose? Yes. Love it. Yeah, no reason to sit there and talk crap about stuff. Terry McLaurin, 59 plus yards, one of our favorite plays today. Let's see who else here. That was our biggest play. We do like the Bills tonight. We do like the 49ers laying the points. Broncos are our Circa Survivor pick for the day. I can't wait to hear what this is about. They may be damn near locks, but they ain't no locks. Jets or Steelers? Do like the Steelers laying the 2.5. Oscar's actually leading by 31 points, yeah, but they gave away 3 points today. It should have been 37, but I understand. You know what I mean? So Morton's earn run line is at 1.5. Probably have to play the over if I was going to play it then. Padres Rockies over 11 today. I think yesterday was the aberration game rather than me personally. So I don't know if I could get to the over there, but we'll give you a rundown of NFL football here really quick before we get back into the questions. So McLaren, we just mentioned 59 plus receiving yards, 5 plus catches. Neighbors 73 plus yards. McLaren anytime touchdown. Chris Rodriguez 29 plus rush yards. And then we go to the Browns Bengals game. Flacco 235 plus pass yards. Chase under 84.5 receiving yards. Burrow to throw a pick. Jerry Jeudy under 58.5 receiving yards. Njoku over 48.5 receiving yards. And guys, just listen for the minute. I'll go through some baseball here in a second. We're only going to be on for another half hour anyway. Saints plus a half first quarter, plus 3.5 first half, 6.5 for the game. Olave over 47.5 receiving yards, 5 plus catches. McBride, 6 plus catches, 62 plus yards. Rattler, 187 plus passing yards. Murray to throw a pick. Connor under 68.5. And I guess since nobody's going to slow down on the questions, I'll stop with the NFL. All right. And not any MLB on the Discord as of now. I've got over 100 plays for the NFL today. I think that's probably more than enough to keep everybody busy for a while. So, week 2, Waddle, Pearson, or Higgins? Higgins. Let's see. Who do you like for interceptions? We like, let's see, Cam Ward. We like Kyler Murray. Let's see. If the damn sheet just went down on us. Let's see. Let's see who else we played for a pick here. Geno Smith. And Jared Goff and J.J. McCarthy Monday night. Bucks or Falcons? We do like the Bucks in this one. We like the over better, 46.5. I believe where that's at. Let me take a quick peek again. Yeah, 46.5. Money line today, which one are we taking? Which one are we going through? Baseball, football? No Tua. What? Baker over rushing. A lot of people asked me about that earlier in the week. With 14.5, I didn't play it, but it's live. Put it to you that way. Baseball today, Orioles again. Let's go with them. That's always fun. Might as well. I do like the Royals today over Obear. I was shocked they got that one yesterday. If you're looking for a dog today, that is an excellent question. And there's no Sunday night baseball because baseball smarted up. Let's see here. I do like the A's again today. And Astros today. I'd stay away from the Cubs game, bullpen game, but what's going on? 49ers hammer? That was one of my favorite plays earlier in the week, and then all of a sudden McCaffrey, once again has, issues. So it's not as much of a hammer for us on that one because of that, but yeah, I love that one. Who do you love for no picks? Well, everybody I mentioned for a pick is who I like for a pick, and then no picks would be the other ones, right? He's in? Okay, as long as he's playing well, yeah, McCaffrey. We played San Francisco locked in at 2.5, so 1.5 is even better, obviously. NFL, Commanders, money line. Browns, Bengals. I think we're going to I mean, I know the line's 5.5, but I kind of like the Browns today. I don't know if the Bengals are going to start slow, but I don't like that. That Bengals defense, that Bengals secondary, I think should be ranked number 32 in the league. In that one there. Saints, I know B Custom, you don't like them today. I think you're going to – I don't know if they got enough to win it, but I do love the 6.5. Steelers, Bucks, Patriots, Jags, Colts, Broncos are Circa Survivor pick of the week. 49ers, Lions, Packers, I refuse to pick. Let's see, Texans. And then I do like the Bills tonight as well. There ain't Rick, no such thing as a lock. That is a word everybody needs to drop out of their vocabulary. Cubs first 5, wouldn't play them today with Pomerantz in the bullpen. That would be me. Diggs over feels low. A lot of people have been saying that as well. Texans, yes, Kev. It's okay. It's not that. Here's my thing, Kev, on that one, right? This is pretty simple breakdown for me. The weakness of the Rams is what? The offensive line. The strength, pass rush probably for the Texans. And you got an immobile quarterback there. That could be trouble. Alabama, what's going on? APLS Lucid, thanks for joining. I guess everybody's thumbs are broke and can't even give a like to ask all the questions. Brewers, yeah, line's a little big. Tampa, yes. That's all right, Don't worry about it. Patriots, lock. Aaron throwing the lock shit in. All right. So we're at the no answer questions point until somebody does some shares, likes, and stuff like that because, everybody thinks I should just be their servant, not actually help. Browns do like today. Yes. Where's our favorite Saints fan? Casper, I'm sure it will be here shortly. Bengals spread. I really like the Browns plus the points. I think Flacco's going to have a pretty big day. Expecting Joko to have a big day and Jerry Jeudy to be nowhere to be found, right? Casper's always here. There he is. All right. He's always here. Arizona's a lock. Yeah. I'll take, you know what? How do I put this? I know I can be an Arizona Cardinals hater, but Darnold over 175. Not for me today, Vera. I'll be honest with you. I don't think Seattle's going to do much of anything, personally. Sanders coming in the second half, only if he gets hurt, right? Miami money line, I'd lean Colts just because they're at home, but it's not an easy play. We'll put it to you that way. That's a game I would stay away from except for player props. I don't have any locks, Chucky, because there's no such thing. Does anybody listen? I'm just curious. Or you guys just make shit up in your head. Terry McLaurin, 59 plus receiving yards is our best play in the early window. There we go with that. Tim, what's going on? For the Dolphins game, no problem. See, somebody coming with the correct question. I like that. It makes life so much easier when we do that. All right, Jonathan Taylor. We got him at, where the hell did he go? 77 plus rush yards. Tua under 1.5 rush yards. Tyler Warren, 36 plus receiving yards. Yes, Tim, what's up? How are you? Your subscription ended, by the way, just to give you Best 3 money line for baseball. GN, have you actually hit the like button? Let's see. Sutton over 4.5 catches. I like his yards today, so there we go. B Custom, thanks for sharing the live. A's and Yankees. I do like the A's. Yankees game I'd probably stay away from, but today for baseball, we do like. Ready? We'll run through it again. Mariners and Braves game I'd stay away from. Do like the Rays. Do like the Orioles. Not a big on this Blue Jays and Yankees game. I think this thing's going to be pretty tight. I think plus 1.5 plays. Brewers don't like the line. I think it's a shade high for being on the road. And we're going to go with the Reds today as well with Hunter Green. Royals. I'll give you a good rundown. Astros. You asked that earlier on the A's and Yankees. I said yes to the A's. Yankees don't know. Don't hate. Thanks for the follow. Travis Hart, we went over. I think they're going to give him a lot of targets today is the reason why. But I don't know on that one. I think the O sweep, I'm going to agree with you there. I think it was hilarious. They couldn't even win with a no-hitter going into the ninth. Ed Ux, thank you. Mike Evans and T. Higgins. I don't know about T. Higgins, and we normally not a big touchdown player. Reason is it's probably the most disadvantaged one to the player out there. But let's see. In that Tampa Bay game, we'll go back to that here. We did not play any of those on that one. I do like Evans for 71-plus receiving yards on that one. If you're looking for something in that game, I like Bijan on a lot of things too. Denver minus the 8.5, absolutely. Jaguars money line, why be scared? Laid the 3.5. Red Sox today. I will say this: the Diamondbacks are one of the hottest teams in baseball right now over the last 10. I don't know if I can get there on the Red Sox today, and they've been struggling big time. Gio, thank you. Denver with the spread. Yes, we went over that. Which game do you think Chase goes under? Yeah, under 84.5 yards. We already played Jamar Chase going under. Yes. Kyler Murray, 30 rushing yards. Don't love it. Didn't play it. D-backs, okay. Don't, like I said, they're hot right now. Blue Jays game, you're better off not, I think, playing. Personally, I'd sit back and watch game for us. Jets plus the 3. We actually like the Steelers at minus 2.5. Is the way we already played earlier in the week. Jordan, thanks for joining. And everybody who's already on the Discord, just make sure you scroll up to earlier in the week so you can see all those NFL picks if you didn't play them when I posted them. Opinions on what, Damien? What would you like opinions on? Tipping Point, thanks for liking the live. And Nick at Night, Cubs first 5, like I said on that one over on YouTube. I wouldn't play it, but yeah. Best over MLB on Sunday, no over day. Okay. Over today. Again, that San Francisco-St. Louis game sticks out. Houston and Texas, another good one. And that's good. A couple of those right there. Detroit, Green Bay. We got player props in that particular game. I don't like the line. I don't like Detroit necessarily as much on the road. I don't know about Green Bay as of much yet. But we do have some player props in that one. Love under 238.5 pass yards. Goff for a pick. Matthew Golden under 49.5 receiving yards. Jameson Williams on the road, normally not as strong, under 52.5 receiving yards. Laporta 4+ catches. Jacobs 72+ rush yards. That is a tough game, right? There's a lot of those games that are tough today. No question about it. Braves money line, they got a chance. Shane, thanks for joining the show. Washington, New York Giants, just player props for us in this one. I honestly believe in this game here, it's a Washington win, but Giants cover. But player props, McLaurin is probably our two biggest player. It is our two biggest player props for the day. 5+ catches, 59+ receiving yards. I like Scary Terry to get the job done pretty easily there. Getting ready. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. If you like what we're doing on TikTok, you'll love what we're doing over on YouTube. Definitely a lot more informative over there. But yes, Zamo, thanks for the invite or coming on the show. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's getting a little mundane and boring on TikTok with the limitations that we have, but that's all right. We'll keep trying to put one up there. But they're starting to limit the push that they do as well. So I think TikTok would be happier when there's no recorded sports shows. Delta, thanks for joining. YouTube, sports bets for free, or just you can look up Scott Jenkins as well. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, YouTube's a lot better, more in depth. Over in the Rams game, actually, we're thinking the other way, Gio, and here's why. I think the defensive line should be able to dominate the offensive lines, to be really honest. And therefore we see a lot of sacks, stuff like that. So that's kind of my thing on that one, Gio. So our first inkling knowing a Rams game at home is to go look at the total. I'm with you, but that pass rush is real for the Texans. Favorite 3 money lines? Let's see. If we just have to play money lines in the NFL, it gets much easier, right? Steelers. Let's go there. Jaguars, Broncos. I mean, and no problem. Love the Broncos today. They are a circus survivor pick for us. So we'll see if we can get through week 1, right? Let's see. User, thanks for joining. No problem, Gio. I just think that pass rush is really good for the Texans. Will Anderson get after the quarterback. Obviously, they've got some guys in the secondary that can hold up the receivers as well. Phillies, Marlins today. For some reason, it came off the board. Is it back on yet? No, it's still off the board. Timo Walker, Phillips. I guess you'd have to lean there that way, but to the Phillies. But like I said, it's off the board right about now, Nick at Night, at least on FanDuel. Favorite player props, a top 3. Here's the 2. I'll give you 2 immediately. McLaurin, 5+ catches, 59+ receiving yards. We took the Texans +3, Gio, if that helps you. Yes. We played them. We're already there. Next up would be, let's take a look here. Would be actually in the Saints-Cardinals game, Trey McBride, 62+ receiving yards. That's what we give the 3, Alicia. So, Ricky Pearson, do you mean Ricky Pearsall? Yeah, you like him so much. I like Jennings better, but Falcons, Bucks on the over. We did play it, and we were already in. We got it at 46.5. It wasn't hammer time, but it was up there. Jerome Ford, 70 and a touch. Okay, gotcha. No problem, Alicia. Like I said, we're really big on McLaurin today, so we'll sink or swim probably with him for most of the day. Atlanta +1.5. Sue, which Atlanta? Braves, Falcons? We're going to have to speak to Johnny. Which one you like? We like the Bucks laying 2.5. I mean, we didn't play the Bucks on the side, but we do like the over. Falcons? Okay. I think that game's going to be back and forth close all day. That's why we like the over as much. So quite a bit. Could be a 31-28 final. Wouldn't shock me at all. Joe, thanks for joining. Torn between Breece Hall and Jerome Ford. Yeah, Jerome Ford's probably the better start today, basketball. So, yeah. Skyler, I don't know if he has the flu on that one. Didn't really, you know what? If he doesn't play, it's probably even better. But the line hasn't moved. I'm assuming it would have moved if he wasn't playing. 49ers should roll in that one. We laid 2.5 with them earlier in the week. Yes. Jalen Warren or RJ Harvey? Well, I think Warren's going to see more action, so probably Warren. He's going to get probably a few more targets in the pass game as well. Yeah, Basketball Savage. Hopefully you got that over on YouTube. I'd play Jerome Ford in that one. I don't know on that one. Gio, I have not heard that. So, Marlins Phillies over 8 runs. Is it back on the board? If so, great chance for it to go over 8 today. DGO, what's cracking? Good to see you, Kim, Shaka, or Shaka, or Ska. I don't know. I can't pronounce nothing. Jay, thanks for joining. Derrick Henry, Jamar Chase. Well, he took some monster favorites there. We did play Henry. I don't like Jamar Chase to have that big a game, and I don't know if Gibbs is going to have a monster. So, but I do like the Henry part of that for sure. Dolphins, money line. Actually would lean slightly the Colts, but just being at home. Harvey or Jacoby Myers? The problem with Jacoby Myers is who his quarterback is, and the fact that Brock Bowers hogs all the targets. I'd probably slightly lean Harvey there because I'm going to lean back most of the time. But Gunny, how are you? Hey, Killy, thanks for joining. We'll be on for about another 10, 12 minutes, so get them in. No problem, Jamie Brett. That's what we're here for, right? I do like over 23.5 in the first half, yes. We played over first quarter, first half, and game in that one. Chase goes under. I think I honestly think the Cleveland pass rush is going to get after him. Will, what's going on? That's number one. Njoku on receptions. I like him over yards. Didn't play the reception portion, but he'd probably get to both. The other reason on Chase, they do have a decent secondary over there as well. That's why I think they're going to double cover Chase, and I think, honestly, that T. Higgins has the much better day. So we do have a Discord. You can get there by going over to the YouTube channel, Sports Bets for Free, or search Scott Jenkins. Either one, and you can get the link there. Taylor, we did play him. The over in the Bengals game. Yep. McLaurin for 40-plus yards. Our biggest play of the day is at 59-plus, so that would be yes. Harold Fanning Jr., big game incoming. Don't know about that one. Raiders, Pats. Love the Pats today. I know you'll be excited to hear about that, Will. I think Drake May has a really good game. Steelers, I like today. Patriots, yep. John O. Smith over 3 receptions. Okay. Colts, Dolphins. I don't really love that game much. There's a few player props, but would lean to the Colts side, being at home. Last night, no-hitter and to blow a 3-run lead. That is the story of the Dodgers all season long. And somehow they still have a 1-game lead in the National League West. Crazy stat on the Pats. Well, here's what I know about the Patriots. Defense is much better. Drake may be improved. They got a few more weapons. I like them. I wouldn't play Jacoby. We didn't play it, but yeah. Panthers don't like much today. We do like the Jags today. I think the Panthers are getting a lot of run, which, okay. But in the Jags, we played -0.5 first quarter, 1.5 first half, 3.5 game. Bryce Young for a pick. McMillan under 66.5 receiving yards. Thomas Jr. and Hunter both over receiving yards. That's kind of where we stand on that particular one. And everybody's thumbs are broke again. All right, Vera, post something up. I think I'm done answering questions until we get a little love on the other side. So let's see. It's only fair, right? So, all right, look at that. All of a sudden, best 2 games, NFL, Broncos laying the points and San Francisco laying the points. Bob the Gambler, what's cracking? Bob always shows up. Here's what I like about Bob. He throws up some love and then sits back and enjoys it. You know what I mean? That's why you got to love Bob. So just a thought. People can learn a lot from Bob, So let's see. Shit, thanks for joining, liking the live. Only 4 games. Thanks for the like. Bob hitting all the gifts in the gift basket. Thank you, Bob, as always. Appreciate you. On that one. Todd, thanks for liking the live. And only 4 games again. They need to come up with new gifts for you, Bob. So that way you can put all kinds of stuff in there. Bills, Ravens. Yeah, a lot of people talking Ravens. It's the regular season, so I guess they're good again. Yeah, Bills beat them. The Bills' defense is not as good as the Ravens. And I like the Ravens' offense a little bit better, but playing in Buffalo is no joke. So we'll take the Bills getting 1.5 points. I think this is crazy. I thought it would be a pick'em game at worst. So. August Wannabe, thank you. Only 4 games. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate you guys all doing that. Awful nice. Bob, did they run out of gifts in the thing yet? That's all I want to know. All right. And the Dodgers, once again, somehow are still in first place in the National League West, even though they can't win a game. And let's see if they get swept 2 road series in a row, because that would be hilarious. Pirates and Orioles, if they sweep you. And all the Dodgers fans will still believe they're going to win the World Series. All right. We're starting to lose Dodgers fans. Zach, Bill's got some injuries on defense. Yes. I hear you. Feel confident? You should. You're at home. If you're not confident at home, you're never going to be, right? Rays stay with Rasmussen, like it. Bengals over 26.5. Yeah, but they probably lose 31-28. Giants, plus the points I'm okay with, not on a money line. I think they lose, but cover. Gary, thanks for sending the rose as well. User, thanks for all the gifts. Dig into the NFL games. I don't know who the hell Brutta is, but we already went through those. I was just joining us earlier, but we'll go through them again. Ready? All right. Okay. So once again, Commanders game. McLaurin, receptions, 5, 59 receiving yards, 2 biggest plays on the board. Neighbor, 73-plus yards. McLaurin for an anytime pick. How about anytime touchdown? Rodriguez, 29-plus yards. Browns game, Flacco, 235-plus. Chase under 84.5. Burrow to throw a pick. Judy under 58.5. Njoku over 48.5. Saints and Cardinals game. Saints plus a half first quarter, 3.5 first half. Dodgers under win total hit like 2 weeks ago on that one. Yes, it is fast. Alicia, I'll give you a little hint. So I'm going to go through if you watch the NFL show on YouTube, we already go through them to make it a little bit easier, just to give you a heads up. But we're trying to get through a lot of plays, right? So back to the Saints. Olave, 5-plus catches, 48-plus yards. McBride, 6-plus catches, 62-plus yards. Rattler, 187-plus pass yards. Murray to throw a pick. James Conner under 68.5 rush yards. Steelers, money line, first quarter, first half game. Rodgers for 203-plus passing. Fields to throw a pick. DK, 5-plus catches, 55-plus yards. Bucks, Falcons, over 46.5. Over 8.5 the first quarter, 23.5 first half. Penix, 234-plus passing yards. Baker, 238-plus. Bijan, a big day through the air. And please don't invite me to co-host anybody. All right. And let's see. Bijan, 22-plus receiving yards, 4-plus receptions. Evans for 71-plus yards in the air. Pats laying 2.5, half first quarter, half first in the first half. I know, they forget to tap once in a while, Vera. I hear it. Let's see. Genty, under receiving yards, under rush yards, under rushing and receiving yards. Stevenson, anytime touch. Jags, we went over that earlier. Bryce to throw a pick. McMillan under 66.5 yards. BTJ and Hunter both plus yards. Jonathan Taylor, 77-plus rush yards. Tua under 1.5 rush yards. Tyler Warren, 36-plus receiving yards. We just went through the Steelers game. Yes. And then and that's the early window. There you go. Matt P., thanks for liking the live. I know. We go through so much. It's crazy. I'll give you guys some hints. If you want all of these plays, join the Discord. You would have had them Wednesday. But you can watch the YouTube show. We do put that. It is out. I go through each one of those, and we go slower, and we go game by game so you can write stuff down and all that kind of stuff. So no problem, Alicia. Check us out over at YouTube, Sports Bets for Free, or search Scott Jenkins. Buffalo, I'm with you tonight, Vera. I understand people are all over the Ravens. It's okay. We'll be in the minority. Jets to lose today, yes. Gio, thanks for liking the live. Andrew, thanks for joining. Just do not like what the Jets can present to me on the offensive side of the ball compared to what we can see. It's going to be a slugfest, more than likely, 2017, somewhere around there. But we stayed away from Andrews today, but he could have a good one. Yes. Dalton Kincaid, 30 receiving yards. Is he finally going to have a day where he gets there? Hope so. Giants today. I don't know about an upset win, but to cover the number, I'm with you. Jags like laying the number, so money line works. Because we own Washington there. I love it. Got to start it early, right? Especially out east. They don't have no college football teams out there. Everything's NFL, right? MLB pick? Sure. Just one? I'll give you just one. Tampa Bay to win. Twins money line. Don't like them today as much. With lean Royals, Bailey O'Bear puts more runners on than anybody I've ever seen. Mike Evans, I hope he gets to 1,000, stays healthy. You think the Pats have a shot at the playoffs? Outside chance, yes, Basketball Savage. They don't have enough, I don't think, to take over the Bills for the top spot there, so fighting for a wild card. And there are some very good teams that are going to be fighting for a wild card. A bunch of them are out in the AFC West and that AFC North. So you're going to need to win a lot of games. Figure you're going to need 10, right? Braves and Falcons. I like the over in the Falcons game, and Braves I could see today. It's week one. Take it easy. Listen to B Custom. Come on. Hopefully everybody got on Jacksonville State plus the 6.5 yesterday. One of the easiest cover of the weekend. That was the big bet for college football. That cash, no problem. Not only that, they won by 10. So I got, and UNLV, we did play money line plus money yesterday. They covered first quarter, first half in game. Hopefully everybody got on that one as well. Oklahoma covered everything up as we said they would. I will say this, though. Bryce Underwood was not the reason they lost that game. Raiders go down in defeat today. You're going to find out why Geno Smith is god-awful. Texas State, gotcha. Duke was so good. Not really. Yeah, well, turnovers was the cost in that one. It's always nice that you be custom to bring up the loss of the day. I'll give you that. So, I don't know. I'll lose 200 unit game to win 800 unit games every day of the week. Brewers like it. Don't like the line as much. Bucks Falcons game over. Raise money line. Yes. Yeah. Jacksonville State was a monster yesterday. You were getting plus points and you led the whole game. What more could you want? Bucks Falcons over 46.5. Kershaw under 4.5 Ks. Sure. Why not? Sagano's pitching for the Orioles. He pitches much better at home than he does on the road. So we expect the Orioles to sweep them and the Dodgers to get swept by the Pirates and the Orioles, and we're just going to sit here and laugh. Niners game under 43.5 could be a good possibility because I don't expect Seattle to score much. Love the Niners more, though, in that one. If you're looking for just a side, they are our favorite side of the weekend, and we got them at 2.5, so. Dolphins Colts should be a fun one, but slightly lean to the Colts. We didn't play it, but had Virginia Tech. So what's that tell you? Well, if you had Virginia Tech, yeah, first quarter and first half you did well, just the game. What are you going to do, right? I'll take 2 out of 3 every day, be custom, and won't complain. Bills Ravens, we're on the Bills. Texans game under, I'm with you. Love the Texans plus the 3. Jeremy, what's cracking? Alicia, thank you for liking the live. Showing everybody what they're supposed to do, which is hit the damn button when they're asking questions. Let's see. Flying Eagle. Flying Eagle's going to tell me about how the Eagles were so awesome. Yeah, I was on Virginia Tech. Yep. First quarter, first half in game. And like I said, we won 2 out of 3. What are you going to do? Yeah. Here's my thing. I hate calling a game like 75% right and losing money. So, therefore, we tend to play a little bit more. Jacksonville, like him today quite a bit, Jeremy, as well. Almost made him my Circus Survivor picks, but we're all on the Broncos. Packers Lions should be a good one. Actually, a Cowboys fan. Yeah, you know what? And if it wouldn't have been for CeeDee Lamb, you probably win that game. NFL team. We're from Kansas City, lived there 20 plus years. They would be, or they threw you out of town, so it would be the Chiefs. Bears would be second for us, but money comes first. Dakota Reviews, thanks for joining. Vex, thanks for liking the live. Great to see you, Vex. Giants plus 6. We didn't play it, but that's the way I would lean. Yes. Detroit. I'm not taking Detroit, but Bucks over Falcons. I like the over in the game. I think the game's going to be tight. Should be a field goal game. So field goal either way, I think it could come down to. Over in the Giants game, didn't like a total too much in that one. That Giants defense, it could be for real. Bengals player props. Chase under receiving yards. And then the Browns, we like Njoku over yards. And we like, let's see, who was that? Judy under receiving yards. Burrow to throw a pick. Flacco for 235 plus passing yards. Thank you, Flying Eagle. Appreciate it. Mariners and Atlanta to go over 4.5 runs in the first 5 innings. Is that the early game? I'd stay away from it then, but just because it's the early one. Denver minus 8.5. Love it. They are the Circus Survivor pick of the week. No baseball video today. No. Come on. It's the first week in the NFL. Give a guy like a couple hours off, will you? I mean, come on now. Well, we just went over a bunch of baseball. You're telling me with all these NFL games that we have gotten to the point where we have to play 9,000 things. I got you. That's a lot. Daniels, I don't know if I love him today. Eckler, I don't like Kyler Murray today. I can promise you that. I don't know if I understand the questions as much. Texans or Rams, Texans plus the points for us. Rays today, yes. Pats, yes. Bills over Ravens, yes. Pats, yes. Best baseball picks. We told you earlier, Rays today to win. We're taking a little hiatus from baseball today. I will do that, Mo. Sure. Ravens don't like today. Detroit don't like today. 2 road teams, though. Okay. No chance for the Raiders. Every team, when the NFL, every team's live, right? But I definitely educated guess on my hand is what we call this, I guess. Pats. Brewers, maybe? Yeah. Brewers today, I like. It's just a number. Dolphins, Colts over 46.5. I think it's pretty close to the number, to be really honest, so wouldn't play it. But B-Rad, thanks for joining. All right, we got to get going. We're already late. We will be back on tomorrow. Make sure you check out the NFL show today. McLaurin for 50, yes. Check out the show over on YouTube. We go through every one of the plays that we've got for the NFL day and more in depth on that one. So check that out over there. Also, Discord channels over there if you want to get in. And also 7-day free trial of Outlier as well. Nerfy Brewers Pirates. It could be Nick. All right, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow.